Hey guys, Cheapario here. Today I am playing the Sega Mega Drive and Genesis Classics collection that I downloaded from Steam. Honestly, the reason I'm playing this as opposed to Sonic Origins is that I'm currently downloading Sonic Origins on Steam. So this game is just kind of tied me over until the download finishes. So how am I playing this game? As you can tell, I'm playing Sonic the Hedgehog 2 on an Arcade1Up. At least that's my current setup. So I've got my computer plugged into an HDMI connection. I've kind of pulled out the old PCB on this Arcade1Up, and I've styled the Arcade1Up to have an arcade deck that is actually a USB controller and have that plugged into my PC. So the way I'm playing Sonic is through a USB arcade stick that I have actually plugged into this Arcade1Up shell. So the Sega Mega Drive and Genesis Classics collection is a great little compilation of games. I do feel that some of the games have a little bit of issues that I don't remember in the original Genesis games themselves. There seems to be some latency, some kind of crackling in the music that kind of destroys the nostalgia a bit when you're playing these games. And when these games, like, you've heard the songs thousands and thousands of times, or you know that, like, when you press a button it's going to kind of make Sonic do something at that moment in time, and there's a little bit of latency or there's a little bit of crackle in the music, it kind of ruins the experience for you. So this was just kind of an okay collection of games. But again, I'm playing this until my Origins game fully downloads. But in terms of setting this up, it's a little bit different in terms of trying to play this game with an arcade stick. So used to playing this with your Sega Genesis controller, or I've played this compilation, or at least I played Sonic Collections on the GameCube. I've played them on my PS2. I've played them on my Xbox 360, and most recently played it on Sonic Mania on the Nintendo Switch. So to play this game with an arcade stick, it's a little bit difficult to kind of have that navigation with Sonic to be able to hit all the right spots, because you're playing with kind of that bat top controller that you'll see me playing in a minute and kind of struggling with. But honestly, the reason that I've set this up in this kind of format using an Arcade1Up shell and playing with this arcade deck is really due to the fact of started hearing rumors in April of 2022 that Arcade1Up was considering, or at least there's some type of image leaks of a potentially released Sonic the Hedgehog arcade, a full Arcade1Up that is just Sonic games from the looks of it. So for those that want to search, there is this leaked image of they're going through, Arcade1Up is showing their showroom, and they've kind of got like a prototype in the background and it's Sonic the Hedgehog. But what is contained in that Sonic the Hedgehog arcade 1-up? Who knows? I do think this is going to be kind of the SegaSonic arcade that came out in Japan and probably had some limited release internationally, but we never got it here. So I'm looking forward to how that SegaSonic arcade comes out in the US, if it's going to be part of this upcoming Sonic Arcade1Up setup, if it's going to have a compilation of both that arcade along with the classic Sega games in a collection. I don't know, anywhere between 8 to 10 games or so on that Sonic arcade machine. It's going to be very tempting. Unfortunately, with the prices being $500 and up, may be better that I would consider purchasing that at a more discounted price. But this is kind of getting me ready for that arcade setup for the Sonic Arcade1Up release, hopefully towards the end of this year. So anyway, guys, hope you like some of this information in regards to how to play Sonic on your Arcade1Up and being able to play these games in an enjoyable way that kind of brings back the nostalgia of those classic Sonic games. Anyway, guys, that does it for me. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you guys for the next Sonic video shortly. Bye, guys. Have a good one.